LEX 18 News. Coming up on Evening Edition.
Well, it's heartbreaking. Anytime you have a loss of life, not only did I work with these people, these were our friends.
It's been more than 24 hours since shots were fired in a deadly officer-involved shooting in Floyd County. We have the latest on the investigation. Plus,
nothing in a small town like this, does it? I mean, in the mountains of eastern Kentucky. Just such a tragedy.
Hear more from locals in eastern Kentucky as the tight-knit community reacts to this devastating tragedy. And
it's been a hectic day, very sad day, very tragic day. Something a police officer, deputy sheriff, anyone law enforcement, you never want to see days like these.
Members of law enforcement share how this officer-involved shooting is impacting the Blue Brotherhood. Evening Edition starts now. Good evening, I'm Larry Smith. Nancy Cox has the evening off. We are still extensively following the latest developments from a tragedy in Floyd County where a gunman killed multiple people in an officer-involved shooting. A large part of the town of Allen is still blocked off as officials investigate the scene, which is near Railroad Street. The shootout happened around 6:45 yesterday evening, but many questions still remain. LEX 18 has multiple crews focusing on this tragedy, including Sean Moody, Christiana Ford, and Ricky Sayer. We begin in the town of Allen, where Sean Moody joins us now with the very latest developments in our Floyd County shootout coverage.
It's been more than 24 hours since this all began here in the town of Allen, Kentucky, in Floyd County. Kentucky State Police are still here investigating what's really become a massive crime scene. The Floyd County attorney called this a war zone. Now this county has lost 2 police officers and a canine. Several others have been injured. Floyd County Sheriff's Deputy William Petrie and Prestonsburg Police Captain Ralph Frazier were both killed in the chaos out here last night. The Floyd County Sheriff said 4 deputies came to the house to serve an EPO. As soon as they got out of their cruisers, he said someone began firing on them. 2 of them were hit immediately. The others got to cover, calling for backup. Officers from across the region responded here. There were exchanges of gunfire through the next few hours. By the end of it, Petrie and Frazier were dead, along with K-9 Draco of the Floyd County Sheriff's Office, and 5 other people had been shot and injured. One officer, we understand, is still in critical condition. Police eventually arrested Lance Storrs, charging him with murder of a police officer, attempted murder, and assault. He was arraigned first thing this morning in Floyd County District Court. A judge entered a not guilty plea on his behalf, which is standard in felony cases, and appointed him a public defender. The scale of the violence out here shook the community, especially people who knew these officers, like County Attorney Keith Bartley.
I told this gentleman earlier that there's a special place in hell for people like this. And if there ain't, there ought to be.
Sheriff John Hunt said the officers who responded here never saw it coming.
They encountered just what I told you, pure hell. When they arrived, they had no chance. This guy had it seemed to be a plan, and he pretty much executed that plan almost to precision. And thank God we were at least able to, some survived that did, to be honest with you. But for the ones that were there, they lived in pure hell for some time.
And now the community here in Floyd County is grieving the loss of those 2 officers. As we learn more about them, we'll also share how people are remembering them. As far as Storrs goes, he is due back in court on July 11th. In Floyd County, Sean Moody, LEX 18 Evening Edition.
The impact of this loss just ripping through the Floyd County community. We've already seen tributes popping up and flags lowered. Evening Edition's Christiana Ford has how the community is responding to this tragedy in their small town.
And as police continue their investigation here at the scene, the overwhelming feeling from this community right now is heartbreak. Many of these people, because it's such a small community, knew the victims, and one member of the community even described it to me as a shadow following behind each of them, many of them too grief-stricken and shocked to even talk.
It's a sentiment felt across Floyd County on Friday. Pure shock over the loss of 2 officers and a police K-9 after a deadly Thursday night shootout with a suspect in the city of Allen. Victims who were more than just officers.
People need to know that they're good people. And, when we lose them, and they're going to be so missed.
And because it is the 4th of July weekend, lots of flags are already up here, and many of those are at half-staff. The community members say this holiday will be very tough for them to try to celebrate while they're mourning. In Floyd County, Christiana Ford, Evening Edition.
This has been a tough day for law enforcement officers all across the state. It's something that they say they are feeling more often with attacks on law enforcement on the rise. Evening Edition's Ricky Sayer spoke with some sheriffs in our area to see how they are feeling.
With the stars and stripes flying overhead, the bodies of the fallen officers made their way home today. First responders paying their respects.
Oh, my heart just dropped.
A tragedy tearing at the heart of officers across the state. 2 dead, 4 injured in Floyd County. Clark County Sheriff Burl Perdue didn't get much sleep last night.
It takes up all your thoughts.
The sheriff of Floyd County is a personal friend of his.
It's been a hectic day, very sad day, very tragic day. You never want to see days like these.
He's received countless calls from community members asking how they can help. Prayers have come in from across the state, from your everyday person to the governor.
The loss of any law enforcement or first responders' lives is unthinkable.
As the sheriff of Bourbon County, Tony Asbury understands what his deputies face every day.
It's a very dangerous situation that we don't know what to expect on the other side of the door every time we walk up to a door.
In Floyd County, officers were serving a restraining order.
The general public doesn't realize we go on like this, a domestic call. We go on these daily, and everything can go right, but it's always at one time. That's all it takes.
He says ambushes on officers have been on the rise.
We're all battered. We're all bruised today, and we need your thoughts and prayers.
Perdue asks you do as he does, thinking about the entire law enforcement community, including his friend. In Winchester, Ricky Sayer, Evening Edition.
Perdue is the president of the Kentucky Sheriff's Association. He says they are working to get officers in Floyd County more support, both with personnel and vehicles, to make up for the ones damaged in the standoff. LEX 18 is dedicated to bringing you the very latest developments on this tragedy in Floyd County. You can see any updates right here on air. We'll also share any breaking details on our website, lex18.com. And download the free LEX 18 news app to your smartphone. We will send push alerts straight to your phone with any breaking news updates. Well, coming up on Evening Edition, Americans will be celebrating the 4th of July this weekend with fireworks. But for some Kentucky communities, there could be less fireworks in the night sky than normal. The reason why is straight ahead.
I don't think it's here for the burger. This summer, prime rib is the star. Bite into the new Primal Angus Stick Burger at Hardee's. See Jurassic World Dominion now in theaters.
More furniture, more style, more inventory, and more savings. That's what you'll find at the Burke Furniture 4th of July sale. Featuring 4th of July discounts on sofas, sectionals, entertainment centers, recliners, bedrooms, dining rooms, and more. And right now is a great time to buy a new mattress with huge savings throughout our sleep center. Plus 0% financing is available. So get your home ready for summer at the Burke Furniture 4th of July sale. Going on right now.
It's time to get back out and see America again.
And there's no better way than in a hybrid electrified vehicle.
And Toyota's got more than anyone else.
Like this electrified Highlander hybrid that has a driving range over 600 miles and never has to stop to recharge.
It just happens automatically, saving you over $3,200 in fuel costs over the next 5 years.
Now, during Toyota's electrified summer, get 1.75 APR financing on a new 22 Highlander.
Toyota, let's go places.
Go forth and save this 4th of July at Bob's Discount Furniture. With my everyday low prices on stylish and quality furniture, mattresses, home decor, and more. With free yummy treats in my cafes. Plus our best financing options ever. And I mean ever. 6-month special financing, 12 months, 30 months, and my new 60-month option. Bob's Discount already beats the other guy's phony sales, but now with so many financing options to choose from, 4th of July is gonna be lit.
Traffic is horrible. Great. Time for another one of these.
Bite into the new Primal Burrito or Biscuit with prime rib at Hardee's. See Jurassic World Dominion now in theaters.
Start your morning laughing with Kincaid and Dallas on K92.9. watching LEX 18 News Evening Edition.
The Lexington Fire Department responds to a 2-alarm fire. Crews are still on the scene on Sunny Slope Trace. That's between Man o' War and Nicholasville Road. This is still an active situation, so officials have not released any information at this time. We do know the fire extended from the original home to a second home. We'll keep you posted on air and online at lex18.com. Well, the 4th of July is just days away, and people are out stocking up on celebration supplies, including fireworks. But things have been heating up here in central Kentucky, and in some areas, fire leaders warn people who will use fireworks to stay safe. LEX 18's Rachel Richardson is speaking with some of those leaders about what people should keep in mind.
The 4th of July is just around the corner, and people are getting ready to celebrate with everything from sparklers to Roman candles to some of the larger items that you see behind me. But as things heat up, it's important to remember to stay safe.
We do want to educate them on the products that they're getting because we want them to be safe, and we also want them to enjoy the product.
Things have been heating up around central Kentucky, causing a drought in some areas, but rain is expected this holiday weekend. The Lexington Fire Department is closely watching the situation. The rule here on fireworks is this.
In Fayette County, if it goes up or blows up, it's considered illegal.
In Fayette County, safe and sane fireworks are approved. These are things like stakes, fountains, and sparklers. In Georgetown, the U.S. drought monitors show that the area has been dry. Georgetown Fire Chief Tim Thompson says people using fireworks should stay extra safe this weekend.
If you're setting off fireworks, make sure you're doing it maybe on gravel or on the road. Make sure that you're doing it in more of an open area that you can, away from homes. But as far as the grass and those types of things, just make sure that you have, even if you have your water hose handy, just in case something does start up that you can knock down quickly.
Something else both fire leaders say to consider is your neighbors. They remind that not everyone celebrates with fireworks, and for some groups like the elderly, children, pet owners, and veterans, fireworks can be triggering. Overall, remember to stay safe and know what you're doing.
When you buy something, make sure that you know how to use the product, ask questions so that when you get it home, that you enjoy your 4th of July.
Celebrating the 4th with fun and fire safety in mind. In Georgetown, Rachel Richardson, LEX 18 News.
The Lexington Fire Department wants to remind people in Fayette County about the rules regarding fireworks. The fireworks that go up or blow up are illegal. Only safe and sane fireworks are permitted. These include anything that does not explode or leave the ground. So examples are fountains, sparklers, and smoke balls. If you purchase fireworks from an authorized retailer in Fayette County, it is fair to assume that they are legal to use. However, they still recommend leaving fireworks to the professionals. People in Lexington indulge on sweet treats during an ice cream social at the Fifth Third Pavilion at Tandy Park in downtown. The city put on this social as a kickoff for the 4th of July holiday weekend. Cool treats were provided by Sav's Chill and live music filled the air from the Young at Heart Dixieland Band. If you missed out, the city is hosting several other events this weekend. That includes Red, White, and Blues on Saturday at the Moon Dance Amphitheater and a patriotic concert on Sunday at Gratz Park, which is on Transylvania University's campus. Chief Meteorologist Bill Meck is in the Storm Tracker Weather Center, hard at work on your holiday weekend forecast.
Indeed, Larry, you're going to have to dodge some thunderstorms at some point during the course of the holiday weekend, but certainly not the whole thing, and most times will be fine. We'll talk about all that in a couple minutes.
I'm Jennifer Palumbo. Here's what's coming up this week on Best of the Bluegrass. Beat the heat with a sweet treat that's made in the bluegrass. We'll get a taste of Spot's Gelato and see how their business is growing. Plus, give your home a makeover without breaking the bank. How Envision Remodeling in Lexington is bringing people's visions to life without taking a lot of time or money. Join me for that and more Saturday night at 7 on Best of the Bluegrass here on LEX 18.
Dateline tonight.
I was robbed of my sister.
A single act of evil.
She didn't belong out there.
The power of a mother's love.
She fought and fought for justice.
Dateline tonight, 10/9 Central.
100% the golden buzzer is my favorite part of the show.
You've chosen your top 15.
I've got goosebumps.
Look at this.
Absolute magic.
AGT, Tuesday on NBC.
Lexington Overstock Warehouse is open this weekend only for our 4th of July sale. Get the lowest prices on the biggest brands. Get this dual reclining sofa for only $598. Plus, get 12 months interest-free financing. Go to LexingtonOverstockWarehouse.com for more details.
Together is closer than ever. Plan your trip today at mypigeonforge.com.
This is where worry turns into relief, where confusion turns into answers. This is where your family can turn to the experts for the big things and the little things. Extraordinary care is right here. UK Healthcare, the power of advanced medicine.
Oak Factory is overstocked and having a store-wide sale. Sofas starting at $849, recliners at $769, entertainment centers at $499. Everything in the store has a marked-down price. Shop Oak Factory, Brannan Crossing, Nicholasville Road.
BB in Tonight is brought to you by CHI St. Joseph Health. LEX 18, nominated for the Regional Emmy for News Excellence.
Holiday weekend, big question, of course, rain. Will we get some and when?
Probably you'll get some. Okay. It's not a guarantee. Okay. I mean, and the way the drought's kind of kicking in, that's even kind of stretching a little bit. Some folks will get a whole lot. I mean, if you get on one of these storms, it can dump a whole lot of water. Your neighbor 5 miles away may get virtually nothing. Wow. So it's going to be one of those setups. Let's talk about it. And with that, you get a view here from the Lexington Financial Center, your St. Joseph Health Weather Bug camera. That's a nice, pretty picture. Clouds, they're decorative. They're not really doing much. We've got a couple of storms out there. They've been very isolated today, and that was expected. As we look here live at 7:15, you go into Bourbon County, you can find a shower there between North Middletown, just really about Millersburg at this point, and that's going to move up toward Nicholas County and Carlisle. You look up toward Mason County, that just left Fleming County, so that's moving up toward Maysville, and that'll eventually cross over into Ohio. You got one little shower east of Richmond, right near the Estill County line. That could be a little shower right there on the Fayette-Clark County line as well. We actually have green streaks showing up on our rainfall display. So some folks did get some rain, but you see how spotty it's been so far. And that trend will continue, although we will see more green streaks as we go through time. Lexington down on the south side, we picked up a little bit better than 1/10 of an inch. That's at the Mesonet site. Owingsville had a 1/2 inch. Boonville 3/10 of an inch. You look around pretty much everybody. Maysville's had 1/10 of an inch. Lawrenceburg 1/10 of an inch. But the holiday weekend, we're going to call it looking better. Okay, we do have the holiday weekend. You want to do a lot of things outside. Our rain chances are actually a little diminished compared to what we were thinking, and that trend is not unexpected, to be honest. The way things have been going over the pattern over the last several weeks, that has been the way things have gone. But better in the fact that you get to enjoy more of it. There will be storms around, but there's going to be a lot of dry time too. So the idea with that, have Plan B ready, especially tomorrow. That's our best chances for rain. So get your outside stuff, enjoy. Take the Storm Tracker weather app with you. If you see something showing up there, if you start hearing thunder, have Plan B, go inside, and then wait for the storm to pass. Hey, there are more muggies coming in for us next week. Take a look at July, which we began today on a hot note. It's our hottest month. The average high is 87. Actually, June ended up being hotter than that, so it was hotter than our average July. Our hottest temperature ever recorded in Lexington was July the 15th, 1936. We got to 108 degrees. That was part of a string of 8 consecutive days that were over 100. Those records still stand 90 years later. So interesting stuff with that. Rainfall, it's our second wettest month with a little over 5 inches of rain. Right now in Lexington, we sit at 92 after a high today at 95. The dew point's actually snuck down a little, but still your heat index comes in at 95. It's been a little breezy out there for us today. West of 75, still right around 90. Harrodsburg's 92. Lawrenceburg comes in at 90. East of 75, a little rain-cooled air at Boonville at 82. Moorhead's 86. When you look at the high temperatures for today, it was hot everywhere. Low in mid-90s. Boy. Sticky, and then the dew points hanging around that 70-degree mark. It's summertime, and it feels every bit of it out there. So here's the map for tomorrow. The front's coming in. That front's going to be a trigger mechanism. Today we didn't have a trigger around, so the hot, humid air just kind of hung there with an isolated storm. Tomorrow, with that front, you're going to trigger the storms to go, and the chances are there really pretty much all day long. But again, it doesn't rain all day long at any one spot. And even if those storms do get going, the a slight risk of severe weather, take it one step further. It's a marginal risk of severe weather, and that covers pretty much the entire state. Strong wind gusts as the storms collapse is a possibility. Rainfall amounts through tomorrow. You can see it's spotty. Some folks get some. It's kind of the haves and have-nots. As we roll then on into Sunday, same theory. Some folks get good soaking rains, but a lot of folks are going to miss out on those. If you're headed to Lake Cumberland this weekend, you are looking at a pretty good one. You are going to have to dodge some storms, so know where safe harbors, especially Saturday. Some storms may last into Sunday. 4th may end up being dry. Water temperatures just about 80. Partly to mostly cloudy tonight. It's muggy. Can't rule out an isolated storm later on. We'll be in the low 70s. Partly to mostly cloudy. Showers and storms tomorrow. We're in the upper 80s. Upper 80s again on Sunday. Lesser rain chance. Monday, really most of the 4th of July looks good. And the 90s return starting on Monday.
Thanks for the info. Well, today is July 1st. While many see this as the beginning of the 4th of July holiday weekend, today is significant for us here at LEX 18. Learn what career milestone Evening Edition's Nancy Cox accomplished. The sentimental anniversary is straight ahead.
Get the inside story on UK sports
5 nights a week.
BBN Tonight, weeknights at 7:30 on LEX 18.
Your official station for Big Blue Nation.
BBN Tonight, presented locally by CHI St. Joseph Health. LEX 18 shines its spotlight on the American spirit. We're showcasing the people and places that help bring the American dream to life here in Kentucky. All next week on LEX 18 News Evening Edition at 7.
When the family can't get enough of your signature dish, get everything you need with Kroger free pickup with no surprise fees. So start your cart today. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Take your time, hon.
Play the Kentucky Lottery online, anywhere, anytime.
I won! Yes!
More games, more chances to win. Anytime is playtime.
Nice purse.
It's time to get back out and see America again.
And there's no better way than in a hybrid electrified vehicle.
Like this electrified Camry Hybrid.
At 52 mpg, it's got a driving range over 680 miles.
And because it's a hybrid, the gas engine automatically charges the battery. Genius.
Saving you $6,000 in fuel costs over the next 5 years.
Now, during Toyota's electrified summer, get 1.75 APR financing on a new 22 Camry.
Toyota, let's go places.
In need of some me time? May we suggest mini biscuits? Or sausage? Or gravy? What if we combine all 3 with eggs and cheese? How does me time sound now? Biscuit breakfast bowls are now at DQ. Choose chicken strips or Purnell sausage. Paired with fluffy eggs, melty cheese, steaming mini biscuits, and warm gravy. We're bringing me time back for breakfast. DQ. Happy tastes good.
Nancy Cox, 30 years of covering Kentucky, serving the bluegrass, and celebrating what makes our home a special place. Congratulations, Nancy, on 30 remarkable years at LEX 18, and many more to come.
With the Kroger app, you can get personalized coupons on top of weekly sales, all for prices that are lower than low. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
LEX 18 wishes you a safe 4th of July.
LEX 18 is celebrating the Independence Day next week through our Spotlight series, highlighting the American spirit in the Commonwealth. We've made stops at multiple patriotic locations, including the Mary Todd Lincoln House in Lexington. This is the family home of the wife of the 16th President, Abraham Lincoln. We will take a deep dive into the history of Mary, her family, and of the historic home. Our Spotlight on the American Spirit series begins Monday at 7 o'clock right here on Evening Edition. We look forward to seeing you then. Well, today is a very special day for our station as we are celebrating my co-anchor, Nancy Cox, for a monumental milestone, 30 years at LEX 18. Nancy has been sharing the news with Kentuckians for 3 decades with grace, poise, and professionalism. And in honor of this accomplishment, Lexington Mayor Linda Gorton surprised Nancy by declaring today, July 1st, as Nancy Cox Day. LEX 18 also presenting Nancy with 30 red roses, a cake, and we gathered special messages from a few of her friends. And here's some of them now.
Nancy Cox, Lex 18 is superior, exceptional because of you. Many talented people, tremendous tradition, honors to prove it. But you're the linchpin. You're the one who brings us all together. You're the guiding force. The spirit of Lex 18. A consummate professional for sure. So cheers for 30 years, and here's to many more.
I'm Todd Schrupp on the TVG set at Santa Anita in Arcadia, California, but I am thinking about you, Nancy Cox, at LEX 18. 30 years on the air in the Lexington market. Obviously, you have tremendous talent, but here's what I want everyone to know. You are genuine and you are kind. And that is why I have been coming back to LEX 18 for all those Oaks and Derby broadcasts. Your kindness has made me feel welcome, and I've seen that with everyone you come into contact with. Yes, you have the skills, but you are the gold standard about how people should treat others. Nancy Cox, congratulations, and thank you for letting me be your friend.
And as a guy who gets to call her my TV wife, if you will, she's fantastic. Nancy, for 30 years, all these comments we've heard all day today is a testament to just what you are, what you mean to this community and what you mean to the station. Beautiful on the inside and outside, so well deserved. 30 years, and it is certainly a true honor to get a chance to share this space with you here at LEX 18 every single day. Well, turning now to a look at what's in the works tonight for LEX 18 News at 11. More people are turning to pawn shops to make a few dollars as inflation pushes more people to make budget cuts and financial decisions. Pawn shops are seeing an influx of business, and we're finding out what people are selling to pay their bills. That's ahead at 11. But for now, let's get a final check of our holiday weekend forecast with meteorologist Bill May.
You know, what is truly amazing as we are celebrating Nancy's 30th anniversary here is that she started when she was 6.
That's right.
If you do the math. Anyway, we have really enjoyed seeing all the wonderful tributes to Nancy, and every one of them is so well deserved. A tremendous woman to work next to. I've worked next to her for 23 years, so that is an amazing accomplishment itself for somebody to be in television at one station that long. It just doesn't happen anymore, and so Nancy is truly unique with that. Your day tomorrow. Okay, what we're going to see, it's going to be another muggy day. Along with that mugginess, you're going to see temperatures starting off in the 70s. We'll start jumping up in the morning, middle upper 80s during the afternoon. And with that, again, you will feel every bit of the humidity out there. Rain chance.
Both Marshall and I are family-oriented people. And when you're in an accident, sometimes your family life suffers. So it's really important that we work with our clients to try to put them back to where they can get back to their normal routine of being a family.
The line between caregiver and family member can be so exhausting. Trilogy is there to be the caregiver, so you can continue to be the family member.
There are 7 Trilogy senior living communities in the Lexington area. Visit us online to find one near you. Trilogy, where family comes to live.
Summer is on. At Don Franklin Hyundai, lease the all-new 2022 Hyundai Santa Fe SE, only $269 per month. Or the 2022 Hyundai Elantra SEL, only $189 per month. Start your summer at Kentucky's #1 Hyundai dealer today. free.
Get incredible savings during P-Rat's July 4th mattress sale. Save up to $700 when you get a king mattress set for the queen price, starting at just $7.99. Huge price drop on a Sealy Queen pillow top set. Don't pay $25.99 or even $12.99. Now $9.99. Plus get a free power base upgrade, free bed in a bag, and free delivery as low as $20 a month. Ashley Hybrid mattress with free power base upgrade, $5.99. And up to 5 years interest free.
Nobody beats P-Rats.
When my family opened the first Culver's in Sauk City, Wisconsin, you know what we did? We gave it our all, making sure everyone felt welcome, sharing our favorite foods from around the state, like Butterburgers and fresh frozen custard, greeting every guest with all our heart, crafting each meal with care. Leaving a smile makes everything taste better. And it's a tradition we bring with us yet today, from our hometown to yours. Welcome to Delicious.
We're a different kind of dentistry, one who believes in doing anything it takes to make dentistry work for your life. So we offer a complete exam and x-rays free to new patients without insurance every day. Plus, patients get 20% off their treatment plan. We're on your corner and in your corner every step of the way, because your anything is our everything. Aspen Dental, anything to make you smile. Book today at aspendental.com. Walk in or call 1-800-ASPEN-DENTAL.
You have to fight for your clients if you're going to be known as the Tiger.
They are a fierce team who really genuinely care for me.
If you've been injured in an accident, get the Tiger on your side.
From LEX 18, your official UK sports station for Big Blue Nation, this is BBN Tonight, presented by UK Federal Credit Union.